that people are getting done with you and your crazy ex-husband. And so you had to grasp at straws to make fun of a woman who had surgery for her physical health, unlike you, who, I don't know, allegedly gets surgery for vain, shallow reasons. Not that surgery is not okay for those reasons, but to have the audacity to make fun of somebody's retouched photos after they had a physical health surgery, and you get all these ridiculous surgeries, and then how you and your husband years ago showed your true colors, mocking and bullying and ganging up on Taylor Swift. I'm not a fan of her music, by the way. I don't like it really at all. There's only like one song or two songs of hers that I like. But you still showed how you're not a girl's girl. You never were. And in fact, you're nothing but a glorified pick me who made a lot of money off of it, Kim K. Okay, so, you know, you just make fun of Catherine after she had a surgery because her photos were retouched, when that's all you do is retouch your photos. So she's looking to keep her place and her fame, and she's disappointed that she hasn't been as famous as usual. And so she's trying to, like, you know, keep her name out there like she usually does. That's what this was about. And it was tasteless. It was in poor taste. It was, you know, a Knight of Wands moment where now she wants to move on from it. And I think she's realizing it was a bad idea to do what she did, like put up those photos and make underhanded comments, not directly naming Catherine, but people picking up on maybe that was making fun of her for her photo controversy, because that was the biggest story in the news for the past couple of weeks. So we all know what that probably allegedly was relating to. So she's realizing it was in poor taste. Maybe somebody from her family said something. What does Courtney think of Kim allegedly mocking Catherine for her retouched photos in the royal family? I think it was the Instagram page. So Courtney actually really loves Catherine, and she has a disagreement with Kim about this, 5 of Wands, and she thinks that more empathy should be given to them. She also likes William, and she feels like Kim should learn how to hold back, Queen of Swords, and that's how she would find more support and balance. And these two have been estranged on and off, so they may be talking, but they don't have the best relationship because it's 5 of Pentacles left out in the cold. I mean, she's the only one I ever liked from that family, and it makes sense why. She's the only one who's not afraid to talk back to narcissistic Kimberly and put her in her place. And yeah, Courtney can be a little narcissistic too, but in my opinion, it's more narcissistic in the good, funny way, not in the I do no wrong, my poop doesn't stink way, right? Because all of us have tendencies in the West. We're all socialized to, and if some people are going to pretend they have none, then that's usually narcissism to the highest degree, because they think they do no wrong, that there's nothing about them that's self-centered. That's what you call a covert narcissist, by the way. Anyways, back to the topic I was talking about. So is Kim K friendly with Meghan? Is she friendly with her, or is that just Corey Gamble and Harry? Because Corey, I guess, allegedly was skiing with Harry one day. So it looks like there was some kind of meeting or agreement or something that's kind of being hidden, like where they might have met with allegedly Kim's mother and got advice. Meghan might have met with her. And I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, did they allude to that at some point, like Harry and Meghan, that they did meet with Kris Jenner and talk to her because they were worried about their image, and Meghan got like tips from her? So they are friendly with them. I don't think that Kim and Meghan, this is Meghan, are besties, but I think that they are associated with each other because who Harry and Meghan really wanted to talk to was Kris. Because not only is Kris like a ruthless momager, but we all know she pulls major strings in Hollywood now. I mean, she's got a big name now, whether you like them or not. This is the situation. So I feel like Meghan was like, oh, I have to do all this stuff and nobody likes me and blah, 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 blah. And how do I get people to like me like the queen? And Kris said, let me help you manifest this new beginning. Like, let's talk. So like they talked to Kris more than Kim, I would say. But because of association, Kim thought it would be funny to allegedly make fun of a woman who had major surgery. Because, I mean, people who get obvious surgery, in my opinion, not fact, entertainment purposes only. I'm covering my ass with disclaimers, okay, algorithm? People who do that kind of thing and it's so obvious and it looks like they're wearing a diaper and can't admit to it over years and years of people pointing it out. Somebody who does that, of course they'd make fun of somebody who has, you know, physical health surgery because, oh, that's funny, but it's not, you know, funny to lie about looking like you're wearing a diaper. Actually, it is really funny. That's actually the funny thing, not somebody who gets surgery for physical health, you know, stomach surgery like Catherine had. But, you know, Kim has always proven herself to not be a real girl's girl, how she ganged up on Taylor Swift with her ex-husband's misogynistic terms about her, literally talking about all these disgusting things, like for some reason rap music is supposed to give people free license to be extremely misogynistic, and that's somehow okay. Heavy metal sometimes is guilty of this as well. Not all of it. I tend to listen to female frontrunner heavy metal bands like Within Temptation, but some of them are. I mean, even some people could claim some of Marilyn Manson's lyrics are. There are some songs by him I do like, but you know, you could claim that rock music as well could have misogynistic lyrics in it. But I would say between the two, rap music is rife with it. It's rife with it. So her husband just following along with that typical, you know, misogynistic language used in those songs, bullying Taylor Swift. And Kim, remember that, years ago, jumped on the bandwagon and jumped on her case and bullied her with her husband, with her crazy ass husband. So she is not a girl's girl, never was. She's an opportunist is what she is. So she's jumping on the publicity of the Kate photo to get her own publicity by mocking allegedly the photos, talking about how she retouched her photos or some shit like that. You have to look it up. She did something like mocking the photos allegedly of Catherine, like talking about retouching on photos, on her own photos, and making a joke out of it allegedly. So that's what happens. And she was kind of looking at all her options, like, what can I do to get attention right now? You know, I got to keep my place, you know, in getting attention, and this is how I'm going to do it, basically. So do her and Megan like each other? Let's just see. So there actually is, it's weird because at first one or the other thought they disliked each other. Like, I guess they had preconceived notions about each other, but they do both really like each other now. We have the Two of Cups. So she definitely is on Team Harry and Meghan. I mean, I think that's pretty obvious because Corey Gamble, Chris's partner, long-term boyfriend, was skiing allegedly with Harry. That's pretty obvious. Are her and Meghan besties? No. Does Courtney like Meghan? Courtney thinks that going forward in the future, she hopes that Harry and Meghan find peace and calm where they are, but she also feels like there's something about them that's deceptive. So it's like she hopes the best for them, but she's like, I don't totally trust them. Seven of Swords, Judgment. Together, that means they're stirring up a lot of karma for themselves. I don't trust them. Again, this is entertainment only, not fact. But if this is true, Courtney, again, of course, is the truth teller of the family. This is why everybody bullies her, yells at her, and she had estrangement from them, or currently possibly does. I don't know what's going on now with them, but she had estrangement with them for a while, allegedly, because she is the one who sees through the BS, you know, the Aries who can't hold her tongue. I'm not really a biggest fan of male Aries, at least in a dating sense, but I like female Aries a lot. They're usually very funny, no BS, and they just like say it like it is. Very, you know, similar to Virgo without the picking and choosing the words as much and more extroverted energy. But yeah, thank you for watching. This is my take on it. And yeah, Kim Kardashian, in my opinion, is nothing but a mean girl bully. And you're becoming irrelevant, honey. I mean, you're grasping at straws. Really? You had to go to like the Princess of Wales and make fun of, allegedly make fun of somebody retouching photos after stomach surgery? Wow, you're low. Thanks for watching. Bright blessings. Bye-bye.